Hey guys, Kevon here. So I've been running my cohort-based course, Building Public Mastery, for about a year now. And over this year, a lot of creators come to me and say, hey Kevon, how do you get students to sign up? What matters the most when it influences people to press that buy it button? So in this video, we are going to talk about it. But first of all, maybe a little bit of the backstory. I started this course a year ago, and a lot of people would be in a hurry and try to create a course in maybe a week or 2 weeks. But for me, that wasn't my plan. Like in my mind, I've always wanted this course to be something that I can run 3 times a year. So I really want to put more effort in it. But when I first started out, I didn't have anything. No curriculum, no experience in designing a course, experience, live session, nothing. But it didn't matter. Like I was able to get together a beta group for free, and they were willing to test run this with me so I can create the first version. And then ever since, I've been kind of changing the live workshops. I've been adding the community elements. I've been adding some fun and energizers. I level up in my live facilitation skills as well. So it is really a journey. And to get to this point where each cohort I have more students and more revenue, I actually want to thank 3 different things. And I want to give you these 3 things so that maybe you can grow your course as well. The number one thing is it's a long trust building journey. So I look at all my students, like when did they start following me? When did they subscribe to my emails? And it's always at least 3 to 6 months, at least. So that tells me that, okay, when people get to know Kevon, of course, they're not going to pay for something that's $600, $1,000, but they're willing to watch and they're willing to learn from you for free. And then over time, there's a image that kind of generate in their mind like, oh, this person is trustworthy and maybe one day I'll take it. And I have an example to share because in my current cohort, a student named Marco, he told me why he decided to sign up. And it was all because I was launching my book and he was looking at me and I was building in public. So I was showing the 10 months writing a book journey. So that was kind of the first signal of trust. And then he bought the book. And then you know what he did? He joined my live AMA session here. And then he knew that I'm the person that I'm committed, I'm serious, I'm offering a lot of value to people, whether they pay me or not. So that's the moment when he feels like, oh, I have some time next month. Why don't I join this course and embark on this journey with Kevon, right? So that was a lot of trust built to get to that moment. So that's number 1. Number 2 is, a lot of people say copywriting is the best. You have to add scarcity, you have to add urgency to your sales emails. Well, I believe so because I did it. I actually read a book that is really good. It's called Copywriting Secrets. I mean, I've read a lot of free resources here and there, but this book really just put everything in one place for me to level up. So I highly recommend that. And I do see some difference. Once I kind of tweak my sales email when I'm launching the course, a new cohort, people actually sign up in the last minute because of the urgency, right? But again, when I look at most of my students, they're not influenced by these urgency or scarcity. They're more influenced by what I said earlier, trust over a long period of time. So if you're creating a course, don't have this feeling that you need to get sales in your first cohort, in your first 2 months. It can come, but you need to be a bit patient with the people around you. I think the turning point is when people know that this course is there, when they expect the course, then one day when they're free, when they want to level up, they're going to be knocking on your door. So number 3 is actually students doing the work in public so that I get a lot of social proof. So my course is a Twitter related building public course, right? So what happens is that a lot of my students, like my current cohort now, they would be, building in public, and then they would be tagging building public mastery. And I asked each of them to actually embark on a 21-day challenge. And they would kind of share the work in progress for 21 days straight. So this is actually really good, like real proof for me that the students are learning and people are seeing the progress. And I actually got an email back actually just 14 hours ago. And someone was saying, hey, I'm watching all these people in the current cohorts. Actually, not current, in all the cohorts around Twitter. And it seems like I know these people already. I'm definitely interested in being part of the next one. So you can see if you are able to get your students to show the work in public and constantly bring it back to your course. I mean, they don't need to tag your course, but people know, people can find out. And because people talk to each other as well, then people will get to know your course. So I think if I reflect back to how I am able to grow my course over time, not in an explosive way, but in a very steady, good way to me, I think these 3 points help me the most. So I hope that helps you as well. If you want to check out all the resources I kind of show you, I'll leave it in the description below. Subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.